8631. 8631. Two vehicle crash, no injuries, no blockage. In North Perry and Orchard, a light green Honda CRV, and I read these helmets. Three one heavy. 4553.
I understand. I believe you. I believe you. If there's a reasonable cause to detain,
what's right here on your?
Nothing. You have a body cam?
4553.
What is that?
It's my penis in the sock.
What?
Because someone's electrocuting my penis, I put my penis in my sock to get them to stop electrocuting my genitals.
Okay.
Do you have a body cam?
No, I'm being recorded now. Come on, take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. Just hang tight.
Hold up. What was the traffic violation for?
You gotta talk to him. I'm here for his safety. You're jeopardizing our safety.
Because
You're jeopardizing our safety.
He told me to get out of the car.
You're jeopardizing our safety.
The man told me to get out of the truck.
You're completely irrational.
I'm not irrational. I asked several questions.
Your incident has been updated.
I have no idea.
You're on probation, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I know these cameras are rolling. I know you guys are probably listening, and someone just told me in my ears that you were recording me as I'm speaking. Someone just told me that in my left ear. These two police officers pulled me over. I did not do anything. Okay, so like I was trying to say earlier on my video camera, that I believe the police officer deleted the footage on my hand camera. The police officer, as soon as I got to an intersection about 2 blocks from here, started his car and drove off in front of me. I know that's harassment because police officers keep showing up or doing things wherever I am to gain my attention. So when the police officer drove 2 blocks forward in front of me, he made a U-turn. And when he made the U-turn, I told him to go fuck himself out of my left window. The police officer, I guess, made another U-turn and decided to follow me to this location that we're at. I then told he pulled me over. I pulled over immediately. He pulled me out. He said, get out of the car, get out. He asked me to get out of the vehicle without telling me why he pulled me over. He then asked me for my identification. He said it was a legal traffic stop because of the yelling. But it's a freedom of speech. You have the freedom to speak. You have a freedom to speak, to say whatever you want to say to someone. It's freedom of speech. It's not, I'm not trying to be famous. Then he told me, and then he asked me what I was doing. And he said, I told him I'll pull my camera out because you're supposed to record all traffic, all interactions with police officers. Well, that's what people have to do now, because some cops will break your rights, will violate your rights. And that's exactly what this police officer just did. He tried to force me out of my truck. He grabbed my truck door and tried to force me out of the truck because I told him to go fuck himself. which is a freedom of speech. And he was looking for altercation. He's trying to get me to deny him a police right, like his rights as a police officer, right? So if you do that, you go to jail for denying a police officer their rights. And then he told me he's going to call my boss and tell him that I told him to go fuck himself, or I yelled something out of the window, and that's illegal on some level. But the truth is, yelling things out of your window is not illegal. It's a freedom of speech to readdress any acts that you believe, or anything you see happening to you. So if someone says or does something to you that they're talking to you or trying to talk to you, it is your right to say something back to them. So no, I'm not trying to violate the police officer or break any laws or break any rules. This cop just violated 2 or 3 rights. I know he did. And it's because I refuse to have sex with gay people. So they feel if I don't want to participate, if I don't want to be gay, if I want to be, they're going to violate my rights. So if I don't break the rules, they'll say I broke the rules, or they'll find an excuse to say I broke the rules. You understand? I hope you understand. I don't know. I believe this is something that people do to get people in trouble after they refuse to do things for them. So let's say someone was telling you to do the same thing over and over again, and you continue to refuse to do those things. I believe that these police officers are trying to do that right now, or violating my rights because I refuse to do something. So they were hoping from the time they pulled me out of my car that I would say or do something that they would be able to do to me to arrest me or something.
I can't hear you.
What'd you say?
No, you said something. I couldn't hear you.
No, I think this camera works, right?
Oh, you're on camera.
Yeah, I'm saying like the camera, like it records you.
Records audibly, visually, everything.
Yeah. So yeah.
So you can open records request that for your YouTube channel.
No. This is not. I don't do things to put on YouTube. If something bad happens to me, then I put on make a YouTube video.
Oh,
but it's not.
That's your right as a human, you know.
But
you can make all the YouTube videos you want.
I agree. But it's not. I don't get attention from it. So even if I post it on YouTube, it's not like many people are watching. So it's like a hindsight, future reference type uploads. Yeah, so I'm not trying to get famous like the other officer said I was. I only do it to keep track of things that happened to me in the past, or they're happening to me right now. Okay. So I'm not trying to be famous. I don't entertain people. The other officer did. He said,
what you record, that's not. It's when you jump out of the vehicle and start coming at us. That's when.
No, I had a camera in my right hand.
No, we didn't draw any weapons.
I'm saying I didn't
know what you want to do to us.
I didn't say that you drew weapons. I said I had a camera in my right hand.
That's fine.
And
stay in the truck and record all you want. Don't get out of the vehicle. That's a safety issue.
Okay, okay. The officer told me to exit the vehicle 3 times.
To, so he left you in there.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
You made that decision to stay in there, so we thought we would just leave you in there if you're not going to get out. You gave us your ID, right? And then all of a sudden here you are jumping out of the truck.
Try to not to interact with you, but to record where
cameras.
No, but you. I know to record where things took place. So I got out of the car to talk and record at the same time. But it wasn't to interact with police officers. It was to talk.
But we don't know. We don't know what's going. We don't know your thought process.
Right. So I followed your instructions. You detained me because your safety concerns.
Yeah. Yeah. No big deal, man. This is not a big deal. We don't need to make this a big.
Isn't it a freedom of speech to speak freely?
To a certain point, yes.
What does that mean?
631 MNC.
I mean, you can have freedom of speech to a certain point, right?
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, when you start offending people, that's not freedom of speech anymore.
No, go fuck yourself is a freedom of speech.
I don't care that you said that.
Yeah, he did. He pulled me over because I said that.
Well, I'm sure he didn't know if you needed help or what the issue was.
So now I guess they're trying to wake me out. I mean, these cuffs just cut the circulation off of my left hand. Off my left hand. I feel blood rushing into my. Hey, I feel blood rushing into my left hand.
Yeah, let's take a look.
I think these cuffs just cut the circulation off of my left hand.
Okay, let's take a look. Let's get them off. Here, turn around.
So,
1023.
I literally feel blood rushing down my left hand.
Well, I don't see any blood. Okay?
No, on the inside. So you know, sometimes if you pinch the nerve or something, like I feel it right here. Like this finger is numb. My pinky finger. You hear what I just said?
Yeah, I'm getting them off.
Here, kid. So yeah, look at that.
Well,
We had these cuffs way too tight, dude.
We
just
apologize.
cut the circulation off of my wrist.
Okay, that's fine. He's going to talk to you. What's going on
my
here?
camera back?
Yeah, it's in your truck.
So I can take a picture.
You can do whatever you want, but you can't act like that, okay?
I have a freedom of speech. I can picture your pain, your problem.
Okay, well, we'll see if your employment takes that.
Okay, I'm gonna go. He's walking out through the phone. You need something that was called false harassment.
Yeah, you're free. Yes, your camera's in your truck.
You understand what you just did? You violated like 3 of my rights.
You understand that? Aren't you a